Good morning, Borodar, Croizo. Welcome back to Dragonfall and Puzzles. Here we are, base things going on, stuff progressing. They've moved the construction side to this to over here, which is confusing because I was looking for it in the wrong place. Things sort of continuing to go relatively well, developing in the game. We have, let's see what's going on. I've completed the little man that was hiding away down here. I've got free summons and some other summons to do. Let's see if my free summons is any good. 1 star, not amazing. Might come back to it later, see if I have any more luck. Moving across, I have got, there's various events. Now, the Crimson Manor is like the Halloween themed event. Various things you can collect. Normal, easy, hard. So the hard is the haunted bed chamber. Normal is the manor gate, and easy is the corridor. But I would have thought corridor looked more outsidey than anything else. Various events here: siege battle items, gem rush, grow the army, crafting time, secure rare resources, etc., etc. And the Forgotten City, which I want to try and complete, which is why we're here today. Third on rare. I'm not going to push for more than that. I've won rare on this twice, I think. So I'm not too fussed. I want to be sort of top 100. That'll do me. Epic working on now, so it's my sort of standard epic team. Not really replaying it. Short battle items essentially. You can only sustain battle items for so long unless you keep buying them, and obviously I'm a free player, so I'm not really sort of into buying things. Quite a nice, again, graphically it's very nice. It's a sort of beautifully presented game, and that's one thing I do like about it a lot. Tile damage here. Basically, I'm sort of looking at getting this fella, Corellian, who is sort of like he's like Wukong for anybody who played Empires and Puzzles. He's the sort of massive boost but chance of missing kind of guy. Quite effective, can make a really big difference. The attack boost from my demon there in the corner, that'll help quite a bit. Still sort of on the lookout for 5 in a rows and things like that, combos and everything else. Those are really what sort of take you places. Not having much in the way of luck at the moment in sort of setting the board up for the final wave. Want to be relatively ready when I get onto the bosses. I know I've got 2 heroes with their skills powered up. I'm just looking at this. This is really not a board to take to the boss wave if I can help it. So I'm going to try and get the board set up a little bit better. Doesn't always work out. So obviously, well, I've got my special skills lined up. Let's see. I don't think this will quite finish this guy off, but that's okay because I'm not desperately keen to finish him off. I just want to try and get to a situation where there's more useful tiles in play, which is where I am now. Okay, so let's just finish this guy off. Boom, and we're going into the final boss wave. So I'm facing off against all 3 of the bad guys. I'm going to go 1. I'm going to target this one over the side. I'm going to go... Now, I can see there's a red. This will trigger a small combo at least. Might turn into a big combo with a bit of luck. So it knocked out one of the enemy heroes pretty quickly. That's good. Second one's about to go down. There we are. That's 2 of the bosses out of the game. You see there effectively the extra tile damage caused by Corellian. Or Corellian, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Does quite a big difference. This should then finish off the last one. Not a bad time, not super quick. Didn't use any battle items. Trying to sort of, as I say, save up battle items and gather up resources, which is where I am at the moment. But it's worth completing it. And if I complete it, I'll probably end up in the top 100 because of sort of where the game is at the moment. Still sort of developing. Yeah, so that's coming on nicely. Oh, a nice 5 in a row yellow there. I will, on this occasion, use a couple of mana potions to get Corellian ready, because then this will do ultra... this should then clear the whole wave. Pew! There we are, wave gone. Oh, not quite gone. One still standing. Attack boost here. And I'm going to blow this thing up. I'm just trying to... Yeah, there we are. That's enough to finish him off. I'm going to say finish off the dog thing. Dog thing. Woof. Tile damage is pretty good because, as I say, Corellian is activated. It kind of feels like there's a 5 in a row red just sort of ticking away. There we are, 5 in a row red. That's going to be handy for later on. I might even take it to the next to just use it now. I'm not yeah, I'm going to use it now because that missed. Oh, that's Corellian's miss effect, unfortunately. Attack boost is on. That's good. Right, so we're on to the boss wave. 2 bosses this time. The one to watch is the one on the left, as we look at it, Uthrin, who has an annoying habit of keeping everybody else alive. So I'm going to want him dead fairly promptly, ideally before his special skill goes off, because he turns everyone into zombie things. I think this, if that had hit him, that would have killed him. I'm going to hope the tile damage is enough to finish him off. Finished off the other guy. Yeah, we're both dead. Hooray! And dead before he got to activate his special skill, which is quite useful, as his special skill turns them into a zombie when they come back to life. Number 11 now. Let's see. Going tiles up the middle, I think. Clearing a bit of space. Certainly some good tile damage to the centre guy, but not that dramatic. I could do with some more. Well, I could do with Corallian being activated, and yeah, could do with Corallian being activated basically. Then my tile damage would be significantly higher. Not using a mana potion at the moment. I know I could, but just not. Going to target this guy because I think the tiles are going to kill this one. Down he goes. And then finally get a nice combo in play. A bit too late, but never mind. Right, these guys are not particularly targeting anyone, so I'm just going to fire them off. Corallian's activated anyway, so I was going to say I'm thinking I might activate him, but don't need to think about it anymore. Can just do it. Red tiles, except they didn't hit him. They would have done a ton of damage. Purples, there's no purples in play. Purple is the reflective colour in this event, or on some of this event, which is why I don't take it. And there we are, wave 2 is cleared. Going to be looking to who to hit in wave 3. Going up the side here will take a fair amount of damage to this one. Hopefully the green tiles, which do extra damage, will do a bit more. Trying to finish off this blue hero first, and then I'll turn my attention to the green one. This is, who's it? Sorry, Alphonse. Alphonse. There we are, and tiles flying into him, but not really finishing him off. Next move should finish him off, although his special skill is close to going off. There we are. He now dead. Goodbye. Tiles again. Nice sort of steady tile damage at the side here. Corallian looking in trouble, but luckily I do have healing potions. I'm going to blind this guy because I'm suffering a bit too much damage. I think I've got him, haven't I? Valor, yeah, I've got Valor. Valor is, there's my Valor tucked away here. Obviously they've gone for the American spelling of Valor because in English it's got a U in it, in the English spelling. So there, just a small fact there. Difference in languages. There you are. And there we go. So that's that wave down. Hooray, hurrah, hooroo. And we're on to the next one. 198, 4 levels to go. So let's see where this takes us. Going into the next one. 5 world energy. Should be enough to sort of drag me up. Should be getting quite close to the top 100 ultimately now. It's always worth trying to complete these events because you get quite a lot of loot just for completing them. But yeah, if you can... obviously, the higher you finish, the more stuff you get at the end as well. And stuff is generally good stuff. Tiles are flying here. And just looking to see if I can... not looking... I always want to be on the lookout for things which might create a 5 in a row or a combo to keep things moving. So this will create a little combo. Sort of struggling to get any 5 in a rows together. Going to activate Corallian, which, as I said, it's a risk because he does, although he increases damage, he increases your chances of missing as well. Going to hope this hits. Boom. Nope, that missed. Going to do... there's tiles everywhere. I don't really... Right, let's try the blue guy. That's hit him. Good. There is the downside of Corallian, but you can see the tile damage is immense. Going for the hit all hero there, Hildaraya, I think her name is. So there's the tile damage coming into play again, sort of just wipe that one guy out. Going to wipe out, hopefully wipe this one out, or nearly. Still got the effect up, so that should be good. saving some of Corallian for the boss wave, so there's no point reactivating him right this second. Let's get some, just trying to get some more tiles moving around. Well, there's lots of movement, not great board for the boss wave, I don't think. Let's go for this and just see what happens. Nothing useful. Still nothing. Oh, I see rubbish. Right, blow this one up. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. And Hildaraya can go off. Blue tiles should do a fair amount of damage to this red character here, Samara. I don't quite know what either of these characters do. An annoying double miss there from, what's your name? Heron. Heron, I think Heron's a girl, I'm not sure. And there we are, tile damage pretty substantial. Looking pretty good going into the sort of final wave here. Going to stop probably, pause the video at the end of this one. So this is just, as I say, this is really just a video about completing the event rather than competing. Oh, I've just lost 2 guys. That's not good. So I'll probably actually reset this one because that is not good. I do not need dead heroes. It's going to mean my score is significantly lower than it could be. Dead heroes inevitably bad. So I'm going to hit flee. That's going to give me a really bad score. Having lost 2 heroes, I'm going to go in for it again. Now, I'm still avoiding using the expensive battle items, but I will take some regeneration potions because I have 246 of those. There we are, plenty of them. Let's take them in. This time, when they get poisoned, I will clear the poison off, which will help keep them alive. That's the plan. So this is sort of doing it on the cheap, but yeah, as I say, it's completing, not competing on this one particularly. At this stage in the game, if you complete it, you're still going to finish sort of reasonably well up the board. So take advantage of that. It's a good idea. Right, and boom. And bum. Plenty of tiles hitting their targets. Heron is activated, so is, what's your name? I forget now. Garrick. Garrick is activated. Going to use these 2 and then activate my Corallian. Oh, no, they're all dead anyway. That's handy. Corallian activated now. Looking at this board, struggling to see a move for a second there. Hate it when you get that. Sometimes, if ever you are struggling for a move and you're just looking at it and you just can't see it, and it does happen to us, well, it certainly happens to me. I'm saying it happens to us all. I assume it happens to other people as well. Just press the little auto button up in the top corner like I did there, and the game will find the move for you. Handy little hint. Works on most of these games. Just sometimes it's rare that the board is so bad that you cannot see a single move, but it does happen, unfortunately. There we go, and hopefully this will be enough to finish this one off. Not quite. Let's use Valor there. There we go, and onto the boss wave. I'm going to activate Corallian and do Hildaraya as well. Green tiles, well, actually won't do a huge amount of damage to either of them, unfortunately. Oh, there we are. One of them's already dead. That's handy. Very handy. I'll take that. Oh, this time it's gone much better. So the board has been much kinder to me this time. It's still got the attack by herself there. Did quite a bit of damage, but not enough to save her. There we are. Much better. There we are. That's way better than I would have got the last time. I know I could have carried on playing last time, but there we are. Oh, 73,619. I'll take that. So there we are. Three levels to go. The leaderboard to get into the top 100. As I say, I'm not aiming for the top 10 or anything much. I'm just aiming for the top 100. 803,000, 3 levels to go, and if I can sort of score consistently like that, then I should easily get there, which is good. So there we are. And I've got 12 hours to do it, so as long as I don't fall asleep and forget all about it, I should be absolutely fine. There we are. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. As ever, it just remains for me to say, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Au revoir, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.